said a book-reading parrot named Hooey. The words in this book are all phooey. When you say them, your lips will make slips and backflips, and your tongue may end up in St. Louis. Dr. Seuss is awesome, and I happened to find Oh Say Can You Say lying around. And I decided, what the heck? I'm going to read some of these and put them up on YouTube. Because I can. Do you like fresh fish? It's just fine at Finney's Diner. Finney also has some fresher fish that's fresher and much finer, but his best fish is his freshest fish. And Finney says with pride, the finest fish at Finney's is my freshest fish, French fried. So, don't order the fresh or the fresher fish at Finney's. If you're wise, you'll say, fetch me the finest French fried freshest fish that Finney fries. We have a dinosaur named Din. Din's thin, and Din doesn't have much skin, and the bones fell out of his left front shin. Then we have to call in Pinner Blinn, who comes in with his handy shin pin bin, and with a thin Blinn shinbone pin, Blinn pins Din's shinbone right back in. Bed spreaders spread spreads on beds. Bread spreaders spread butters on breads. And that bed spreader better watch out how he's spreading, or that bread spreader's sure to get butter in his bedding. Ape cakes, grape cakes. As he gobbled the cakes on his plate, the greedy ape said as he ate, the greener green grapes are, the keener keen apes are to gobble green grape cakes. They're great! Are you having trouble in saying this stuff? It's really quite easy for me. I just look in my mirror and see what I say, and then I just say what I see. Now, let's talk about money. You should leave your grocs home when you travel by air. If you take them along, they charge double the fare, and your grocs must be packed and locked up in a grocs box, which costs much, much more than a little old fox box. So it's heaps a lot cheaper to fly with your foxes than waste all that money on boxes for groxes. And what do you think costs more? A simple thimble or a single shingle? A simple thimble could cost less than the single shingle would, I guess, so I think that the single shingle should cost more than the simple thimble would. If you like to eat potato chips, then and chew pork chops on clipper chips, I suggest that you chew a few chips and a chop at Skipper Zip's Clipper Ship Chip Shop Shop. And if your tongue is getting queasy, don't give up, the next one's easy. There are so many things that you really should know, and that's why I'm bothering telling you so. You should know the first names of the Fudmuddler brothers, who like to pile each on the heads of the others. If you start at the top, there are Bipper and Bud, and Skipper and Jipper and Jeffrey and Judd, Horatio, Horace, Hendrix, and Hud. Then come Dinwoody and Dinty and Dud, also Fitzsimmon and Frederick and Fudd, and Slinky and Stinky and Stuart and Stud. And down at the bottom is poor little Lud. But if Lud ever sneezes, his name will be Mud. We have two ducks, one blue, one black. And when our blue duck goes quack quack, our black duck quickly quack quacks back. The quack's blue quacks make her quite a quacker, but black is a quicker quacker backer. And speaking of quacks reminds me of cracks, and stacks and snacks, and shacks and schnacks. So, oh say can you say, I have cracks in my shack, I have smoke in my stack, and I think there's a schnack in the sack on my back. Upon an island hard to reach, the east beast sits upon his beach. Upon the west beach sits the west beast. Each beach beast thinks he's the best beast. Which beast is best? Well, I thought at first that the east was best, and the west was worst. Then I looked again from the west to the east, and I liked the beast on the each beast least. Pete Pat's Pigs. Pete Briggs pats pigs. Briggs pats pink pigs. Briggs pats big pigs. Don't ask me why, it doesn't matter. Pete Briggs is a pink pig, big pig patter. Pete Briggs pats his big pink pigs all day. Don't ask me why, I cannot say. Then Pete puts his patted pigs away in his Pete Briggs, pink pigs, big pigs, pig pen. Fritz needs Fred, and Fred needs Fritz. Fritz feeds Fred, and Fred feeds Fritz. Fred feeds Fritz with Ritzy Fred food. Fritz feeds Fred with Ritzy Fritz food. And Fritz, when fed, has often said, I'm a Fred-fed Fritz. Fred's a Fritz-fed Fred. What would you rather be when you grow up? A cop in a cop's cap? Or a cupcake cook in a cupcake cook's cap? Or a fat flapjack flapper in a flat flapjack cap? Or, if you think you don't like cops' caps, flapjack flappers, or cupcake cooks' caps, maybe you're one of those choosy chaps who likes kooky captain's caps, perhaps. Do 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 do. That's that for today. I'm going to end now, and see you again some other time. Adieu. Is it a patented Pete Briggs patented pink pigs big pig pen?